Greetings, my rare hunters. It is I, MariK. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super update. So, today's the 6th. It's supposed to be the day that they reveal the abilities of the 4 new draft leaders. Bandai's slacking a little bit and didn't exactly update the information as they usually do. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the part that they did do. While they didn't update the front side of the leaders, they were quick to reveal the abilities of the Awakened leaders on their Facebook page. We've got Khalifa Running Wild, Full Power Son Goku, Saiyan Delusion Hercule, and Saiyan Power 8 Bardock. I can see them all having some pretty good potential. Hopefully once we see the Unawakened side, we'll get a little more insight onto what the leaders are capable of. But for now, let's take a look at what we can do with the Awakened side. First, we're going to take a look at Saiyan Power Grade 8 Bardock. Now, first looking at the card, you can tell there's not a whole lot to its ability, as there's a very small wall of text. He's got once per turn, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. Not a bad ability, especially to deal with things that you just want to kill, or things that restand, or, blockers for one. However, I think his ability would be a little bit better if it didn't specify choose. If it just said once per turn, switch one of your opponent's battle cards active. At least let it get around barrier a little bit, because right now the ability is really underwhelming. You still got the auto when this card attacks, draw a card, but in all honesty, I don't see this Bardock leader being any better than the current one we have. At least with the one we have, with all the blockers you're running, you can just throw a Jean out there, let her take the hit. She blocks an attack, she dies, Bardock gets a free Sensu Bean boost for the rest of the turn, and that forces your opponent to have to put more cards into their combos now just to do damage to you. So I don't really see this Bardock being as good as, or really better than, the previous Bardock we have. Not to mention, the original Bardock leader lets you draw every time he attacks on the Unawakened side, so you get that extra draw power early on, so we'll just have to wait and see what the Unawakened Grade 8 Bardock says. Now we got everyone's favorite, the one people have been most excited to see, Saiyan Delusion Hercule. His Unawakened side only has 5,000 power, which is fucking hilarious, but it fits with his character. Now, his activate main is crazy. It says once per turn, place all cards from your hand in the drop area. And you can't activate this ability with no cards in hand. This card gains 50,000 power for the duration of the turn. If you place 5 or more cards in the drop area with this skill, this card gains triple strike for the duration of the turn. Holy shit, blockers and negates are going to be very necessary against this piece of shit card. He still gets, though, when this card attacks, draw one card. And I'm not even concerned about the triple strike factor. All you have to do is do whatever you want, play as many cards as you can, discard one card, boom, 50,000 power. That's crazy. Do I see him getting a lot of play? I sure do. One, for the meme factor, the fact that it's Hercule, our Lord and Savior, the hero that beat Cell and Majin Buu. He does get a bigger boost than Majin Buu as well, but that 5,000 power, that's just hilarious. I'm wondering if the Unawakened side is that weak as well. Once again, we got another blue Goku leader, Full Power Son Goku. Now, the art looks really dope. His auto, of course, when this card attacks, draw one card. Now, his activate main's a little crazy. He says, if you have 6 or more energy, choose one card in your life and add it to your energy. After adding a card to your energy from your life with this skill, if you have 2 or less life, he gains 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. Now, it's kind of crazy because his ability is pretty useless unless you get to that 6 energy. And getting through 6 turns in this game, especially with the way that the meta had been shifting, not even including Mecha Frieza, just a lot of decks got a lot more speed with set 3. And I'm not even sure that this Goku will really see a whole lot of play or see any use out of his ability. Perhaps his Unawakened ability might have a little bit of swaying power to convince people to run it, but unless you're running ramp with stuff like objections or, maybe the West Kai engine or something, I really just don't see this Goku being that great, honestly. 10,000 power is nice, but doesn't really do much. Getting to add a card from your life to your energy is kind of cool, a la Goku Black. However, again, you have to be at 6 or more energy to do that, and I just don't really see there being a way to get to that much energy without playing stall and blockers. Now we've got the other fan favorite that everybody was looking forward to, Khalifa running wild. This card is crazy, especially for a red leader. Her activate main says once per turn, choose one card in your life and add it to your hand. So already going along with the self-harm strategy that the red Kaba has, that the new Khalifa has. The part that makes this card insane is she says, choose this card in all of your non-black battle cards. They gain plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So imagine running a red Saiyan deck with Kaba, with Khalifa, with the Kales, with this leader, throw in Pan, you activate her awakened ability, all your cards gain plus 5,000, then you drop that 3-drop Fearless Pan, and then they all gain 5,000 more and double strike. That's fucking insane. This card is going to be crazy, especially with the new Universe 6 support that we're going to end up getting in the next set, in the Tournament of Power set. She is literally going to be running wild, and I'm actually a little concerned to play against her. We also got a little bit of spoilers from the Tournament of Power set, so I thought we might go over those as well, because these cards are going to be crazy, especially the new Kale and Khalifa combined with the Khalifa leader. Vegeta Leaders rejoice. We've got a new Vegeta Leader. He's red this time around, called Saiyan Bond Vegeta. We don't have his Unawakened side, but we do have the Awakened abilities. It specifically calls him a Warrior of Universe 7. And his auto says, once per turn, when you attack with a Saiyan battle card, if that card is Universe 7 or Universe 6, draw one card and choose the attacking card. The chosen card and this card gain 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So literally just boosting your guys up even further. I can even see this leader being used along with the same Pan strategy that the Pan deck uses and that the new Khalifa leader would use as well, to just keep boosting your guys up. It's going to make red as aggro as it was supposed to be, that it hasn't been up until like the third set. Then we have a new Goku card, Backbone of Universe 7. The first thing I noticed right away was that he had 12,000 power, which just screamed super combo to me. His auto is a little different than other super combos. He says when you combo with this card, if your leader card is Universe 7 and you have 5 or less life, draw one card and this card gains 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. So being at 5 instead of 4 means that you can play this card with the Universe 7 leaders and you don't have to be awakened to be able to super combo. So I can see this being a little more abused, especially with the Kaba package and, you know, being able to self-harm yourself to awaken really quickly. This card's going to be pretty good, and him being a Saiyan, he's going to be searchable as well, possibly also because he says Universe 7. So we'll just have to wait and see what kind of other support we get in the Tournament of Power set. Now we've got another insane Khalifa card coming out. This one is Sister Attack, Saiyan Khalifa. She's a 3-drop, 15,000. When you play this card, if your leader card is a red Saiyan, you may choose one card in your life and add it to your hand, adding to the self-harm and the awakening. If you do so, this card gains 5,000 power and double strike. So she instantly becomes a +1 to draw and a 20,000 double strike the turn you play her. That's pretty freaking crazy, especially if you get her with the new Dash Pack Kaba. You could play her for free and you wouldn't even have to play her for 3 energy. That's really going to be busted. The Kaba engine is going to be so good with this next Tournament of Power set, and these new cards are going to be good because of it. Lastly, we've got Sister Attack Saiyan Kale. She's a 2-drop, 10,000. Her auto says when this card attacks, if another Universe 6 card is in play in your battle area, draw one card, and this card gains 5,000 power. So all you really have to do is drop a Kaba, add her to your hand. She's now a 1-drop, 15,000 that draws you a card every time she attacks. Red is getting so much stupid support, and the Kaba Kale Khalifa engine is getting ridiculously out of hand. I can see this particular engine. It's not even an engine at this point. It's going to become a whole deck when you combine all the Kaba Khalifa stuff we have, plus the new stuff we're getting, plus the leader. It's literally going to be a deck all on its own, and it's going to be aggressive as shit. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap up all the spoilers we have for you for this video. Even as I am finishing recording this, they still have not revealed the unawakened sides of the new draft leaders. I might do a small video for it this afternoon. to show you guys what they do, but by that point you've probably already seen them with all the social media posts that'll be going around about it. I am still looking forward to seeing what the Unawakened Bardock says. Hopefully he'll have an ability that'll make him worth playing over the Super Saiyan Bardock. If not, I'll be perfectly fine with the Bardock we have. I've had a lot of success with it, and even the Awakened side of this one's not too bad. You can switch anything to rest mode as long as it doesn't have barriers, so it'll allow you to get rid of problematic cards as well, or even just get rid of a blocker to be able to push for game. But we'll just have to see. Hercule's insane. The Goku is could have been a lot better, and then Caulifla is just going to be ridiculously crazy. But if you guys enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying all the Dragon Ball Super content, hit that like button down below for us. You know, we appreciate all the support. We appreciate all our subscribers as well. Last I checked, we were at like 310. The growth has been phenomenal. You guys just keep asking for more Super content, and we're just going to keep bringing it. We've got more deck profiles coming this weekend for sure. At least 3 that I can count off the top of my head. So be sure to subscribe for some more crazy, spicy deck profiles. They're all going to be unique stuff that you're not really going to expect or that you're going to see anywhere else. The God Squad has been working hard at trying to make some unique deck profiles that we can share with you guys and give you guys something else you can play if you're getting bored with the current stale meta. But with that, we're going to go ahead and get the frig out of here now, and we'll see you guys in the next video.